Hello everyone and welcome to the another video of this playlist. In this video we are going to create an image slider for our homepage that will dynamically fetch latest three posts from our WordPress backend and will display them as a carousel slider. So let's go to the Visual Studio, and we don't want this thing. We can close the header as well. So let's open up our page.jsx file. So here we have this banner. So we'll go to the banner, and here we have this section with a height of 450 pixels. So let's just delete this, and now we will create a carousel. So since I have already installed React Bootstrap over here, so we will use that carousel from the React Bootstrap. So let's cite carousel, and we'll just define the CSS here dot carousel. The width will be 100% and height will be 450 pixels. So we have got the carousel here and 450 pixels, and then we'll write overflow hidden, and let's go ahead and fetch latest three posts from our WordPress backend. And for that, let's go to the GraphQL in our backend, and let's make it carousel, and we'll just close this, and we'll look for posts. So here it is, and we will go to the nodes, and all we want is for the slider, we want the image and the title and the the excerpt. So we will select, we do not want the content, don't want the date as well. All we want is ID, and then we want the featured image, so we'll access it later on. So ID, and then we want the title, and then we want the excerpt. Our title is fine, and then we'll fetch the featured image as well. So node, and here it would be GUID. So let's execute the query and see what we get. So we are getting all of the posts, but we want the first three, the latest three. So for that, we'll just go to the where condition, and here, not where condition, we will click this first three. We'll put three, and then we'll execute it, and see we have got three posts over here along with the featured image. All right, so we'll use this query for the carousel. Now let's go to the Visual Studio, and inside utils, create a new file, get carousel or get slider slash get slider dot js, and here we'll write our function export async function export async function, and then we'll write get slider, and we'll write the query const query is equals to this. We'll just format it a bit like this, and then we'll call our fetch function. So let result is equals to await fetch data, and we'll pass the query over here, and then we will return the result, and we will return the array. So data dot posts dot nodes. So result dot data dot posts dot nodes, that's what we are going to return. And we have created the carousel. Now we'll create carousel dot item. All right, so it needs to be a client component, so we will go to the so we'll use it as a client component. We'll write use client, and then it will work. All right, so since this is a client component, we are not going to fetch the slider items over here. So we will fetch it in the home page, and then we will pass it as a props. So we'll write const slider items is equals to, we'll write await get slider, and let's log it in the console slider items and see what we get. So we are getting our array over here. Now we will pass this as an as a props. So slider items is equals to slider items, and then we will capture it here in the banner slider items. Now we will map it. So if we check the console here, let's try to check if we are able to capture the props. So let's just write console log slider items, and see we are able to fetch the data here. Now we'll close this. We'll delete everything from here, and now we'll map it. So slider items dot map. Now item, and then we'll write this thing. We'll just cut it from here, and we'll paste it over here inside the map function carousel item. So yet we can see here we have got the data. Now let's give it a class name to check. Let's say bg light, bg dark. All right, so we have got 3 posts over here. Now we'll just fetch everything. So since we have fetched everything, now we'll display it over here in the inside the carousel. So let's just delete this class name, and inside the carousel item we need image. So div dot carousel image, and this carousel image will have the same width and height as the carousel container. So dot carousel image, and width will be 100 pixels, height will be 415 pixels, so 100% is the width, and let it be okay. Let's keep it like this as of now. And now here we will put a style inline. So we are not going to punch the image over here inside the image tag. We will use it as a background image. So style is equals to background image, and then we will pass the variable. So it will be dollar item dot, so it is it is inside featured image dot node dot guid. So it is item dot featured image dot node dot guid. Let's check. Carousel image, we are not able to get this because background image, it should be embedded with URL, not like this but like this. Now we have got the image here. Now we can just simply write background repeat no repeat, and background size will be cover, and background position will be, let's say, center. All right, like this. It's cool. Now let's just do a little bit of more styling. So in carousel, make it position relative, and dot carousels, and we'll just put an overlay. We'll close this slider. And yes, one more thing that we will add over here is inside the carousel item, we'll write carousel dot caption, and inside the caption, we'll write h3. We'll write the title over here. So item dot title. So we have got the title, and or we can also do one thing. Well, that's fine. We can just put an overlay over here, div dot overlay, dot overlay. Let's make it width 100%, height 100%, and then let's refresh it. Okay, and then position will be, let's say, absolute. No, it won't work like this. Let's remove this overlay, remove it from here, and all we will do is we'll write dot carousel, and we'll put after, and content will be null, width will be 100%, height will be 100%, and position will be absolute, and background will be linear gradient, RGBA 0, 0, 0, 0.9, and we'll just copy this, and it will be 0.5. And then we'll put it at top. We'll put it at top 0 pixel and left 0 pixels, 0 pixel, and then we'll put z index 99, or make it z index 1, or let's say z index 0, or -1. So it's vanishing at -1. Let's put it 0, or let's put 1, and our carousel controls are vanishing. So let's try to put them above this. So carousel slide, and inside that we have carousel indicators, and all right, we have carousel indicators. That's not what we want. Inner carousel control. Okay, so carousel control preview and carousel control next. So we have got the class over here, this, and we'll write carousel control previous. Its z index will be 2, and let's make it important. So we have got this one. Now we'll bring it. Now we will bring the next one to top as well. So just simply write next, and we have got this one as well. Cool. Now we want this H3 heading on top. So let's check this out. Carousel slider. This one after, okay, carousel inner, and then we want carousel item, carousel image, carousel caption. All right, so carousel caption dot carousel caption, and its z index will be 2. Make it important, and we have got it at the top. So now we are able to create a carousel successfully. It's a bootstrap carousel, and it's working perfectly fine. So that would be all in this video, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Till then, thank you so much for your time and have a nice day. Bye bye.